Degrees don't do the job, skills do. Let me tell you a story of how I've helped one of my clients hire for what really matters. I'm Dr. Nicole Schmidt. I'm an industrial organizational psychologist, and I research the unwritten rules of work for people from working class backgrounds. I've worked in public, private, and academic sectors. One of my clients wanted to develop a competency model for a new field that was emerging in technology. For those who don't know, a competency model is looking at the competencies, which are collections of knowledge, skills, abilities, and other characteristics that are needed to perform well in the organization to meet the organizational goals. And then through analysis, determining which competencies are important for each position. So we developed the competencies, and then we needed to create levels for what would be considered not meeting the bar, what would be basic, intermediate, advanced, or expert level. And to build something like this, you have to talk to people in the field, subject matter experts, people who are doing the job. And some of the experts suggested that the expert level should be Ph.D. level knowledge. But that could be a huge barrier and dismissive of people who have tons of experience and knowledge but just don't have a PhD. Most workers do not. What we ended up going with was PhD or equivalent, and here's why. What makes a PhD unique is that you have had to contribute to the science to have a PhD. That is specifically a research doctorate. You have had to discover something new. And so instead of just having this arbitrary requirement of someone would have to invest in 3 degrees, we outlined instead the expert level is when they have contributed something new to the field. And someone who has, especially in technology, someone who has many years of experience and who has contributed something new, invented something new, would absolutely fall into an expert level requirement. But without all the barriers, potentially big class barriers on having access to formal education for that long. So don't go lazy on your competency models and your job analysis. I know it's a lot of work up front. It takes time, it takes resources, it takes money, but it prevents lawsuits down the road and prevents big hiring errors that also cost you money, resources, and time. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, you want to learn more, join my school linked in my bio. It's where I do all of my courses and I have weekly group coaching. If you want to ask me about your situation one-on-one, you can book some time on my calendar. The first 20 minutes are free and one-on-one coaching is available for purchase. But if you want to test the waters first, I recommend joining my Thursday call in my school community where you can learn from other people, network, and ask me questions live. Leave a comment if you'd like to see a video about a particular topic or a course in my school.